Previously on Follow the Leader.
In Dream Apart, you play a Jew of the shtetl, a little mostly Jewish market town in the Eastern European countryside. In the cities, the Industrial Revolution has begun. Prussia, Russia, and the Habsburgs have devoured the small countries between them. Surrounded by an often hostile Christendom, by wild forests in which anything might creep, and by the invisible creatures of the unseen world, angels, demons, ghosts, and Dybbuk's, we Jews of the shtetl try to outwit or outlast those who would do us harm. We could start with a murder. We got 3 of these, so... we got 2 more curses. Something monstrous is always fun.
Oh, I'm always into that.
Actually, I think we could do a lot of cool stuff with hauntings.
Ooh.
Or rumors are already flying around the shtetl that someone is missing.
Maybe more than one person is missing?
Yeah, so we don't know who it is, and there's, definitely bodies that we haven't found yet.
Meryl fucking goes into the forest as a wolf.
Oh, Meryl, those is
Oh my god, Meryl.
Meryl is a giant black wolf. I gotta remember that Dybbuk's are, dislocated souls of dead people.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So...
definitely gonna run into a Dybbuk.
Yes, I mean, I think it would be very easy to say that Meryl runs into a Dybbuk right fucking now.
We now return to your game, already in progress.
Okay, so I have a thing that I maybe want to do. So one of Givette's arts is storytelling. So I like the idea that she has been maybe going around just trying to I think it starts out where she's just trying to go around being hey, what's up? It's been a minute. Kind of. I feel like there's another version of this where her arriving is a big deal, and it's all oh my god, what have you been doing? But there's just so much other shit that she's totally expecting everybody to be fawning over her, but
nobody gives
instead
a shit.
She's just through bits and pieces of talking to people just crafted this whole story about this ghost and stuff.
Oh man,
the ghost and the dead person, and
yeah, it's it was in the woods, and they were. I guess we don't know who it is yet, right? But probably people have ideas. It's it was the baker's wife, and she was tired of living here, and she ran away, and there was a wolf, and it was a metaphor for all of her troubles, and
I love it.
There's definitely a lot of the "it was a wolf" thing going around, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we all heard that wolf howling. We don't know what it means, but we heard it.
Yeah, I definitely also like the false accusations bits of everyone's just fucking paranoid.
Yeah.
What else did we say our curses were? Oh, we've hit all of them. Someone's definitely trying to get at those holy relics, huh?
Our good Chanukah. I mean, it's just sitting out in the town square probably.
Oh
so
my god.
It's just, I think it's also tricky because is this at Hanukkah time?
Is it? I don't know. If it was big and metal and heavy enough, I don't feel like we'd move it.
That's very true. I'm just wondering if it's Is
it Hanukkah? Is it it's snowy, and that actually conjures up some cool, nice mental images of, blood-stained snow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that.
There's some really good imagery there.
Yeah. Or, the angry girl covered in snow with, the snow coming down heavily through the trees.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really good. I like the fucking thing that, I got home in time for Hanukkah, and then all this shit.
And all this fucking shit.
I was oh, finally, I'm, home, and I can relax.
Okay, well, to be fair, I feel we need to make this very clear, given, that this is going to be recorded and people are going to listen to it, that Hanukkah isn't actually that big of a deal holiday.
No,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not.
no, it's
Especially here.
It's a pretty minor holiday.
Like, it's only in the US because
Yeah, but, like,
Christmas.
for
Yeah.
me, my thought process was like, I haven't been like in any Jewish community for like years. So it's just like anything
Valid.
is good.
Yeah, you're like, fuck yeah, a Jewish holiday is happening.
It's one of them.
The chillest one, thank God.
Yeah.
I barely remember what it does, but I'm here.
The one of us somehow staying alive, which honestly, tracks.
That's all of them.
I mean, that's all of them.
Yeah, yep.
That is, in fact, all of them. But this is a good one. This is like, oh, we're fucking holding out.
Just like we are right now.
Just like we are right now. I do think...
Wow. So it is a metaphor.
everything's a metaphor. I do think that there's, like, a bit of Muriel who, like, is, like, trying to figure out who that Dybbuk was also.
Ooh, yeah.
Because he could see this one this time. And try to, like...
Oh, that's right. Like, but also, like, who was being possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who's
'Cause
dead?
they're still alive, probably.
Who's dead and who's missing, and very convoluted in, like, every possible regard.
Especially, I feel like if anyone would figure it out, it would probably be Miro. Because, like, you know, like, everyone.
He's gonna build a conspiracy board, no big deal.
God.
I love it.
Oh, good.
That's not gonna arouse suspicion at all.
I love it. Muriel's so good.
I feel like
I love him. He's so stupid.
all of us, except for Tova, are suspicious.
Tova's never been suspicious of another human being in her entire goddamn life. And she is not starting now.
People could be suspicious of all of us except for Tova.
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna think it's gonna be Tova. It's fucking Tova?
No one's gonna think it's gonna be Tova. So, fun fact, it was Tova all along. I'm kidding.
Yeah, here's the end of our fucking arc. It's Tova.
Shit, thanks for listening, everyone.
We need a real plot twist.
Spoiler alert!
Thanks for listening to our holiday special, everybody. This has been Follow the Leader. Anyways. Yeah, so does Muriel figure out...
So are we gonna, like, snap someone's neck, or...
Does Muriel figure out who it was? Which means you get to decide who this fucking girl was.
Ask again later.
Jesus.
I want to know what Ruth is doing.
Oh, well.
Okay, perfect. I also want to know what
Oh,
Ruth is doing.
shit. Well,
Give me my girl.
I've been, like, hovering around Tova's house, but I don't...
Haven't got in. Tova doesn't know you're there.
Yeah, and I kind of want to protect the family, but I also don't want to ask for it. So I'm just going to not do that, and I'm going to go.
So Tova definitely, like, can tell there's somebody outside. Is paying attention that far.
Yeah, but you just, like, don't know who, probably.
Eventually, Tova's just gonna open the door and say, either come in or go away. The door is open for you.
It was...
But if you're just gonna keep skulking around outside, go somewhere warm, please. You're going to freeze to death out here.
It was very much closed, so...
My door is always open to those who need it.
But it was closed.
It wasn't locked. You could have knocked. That wasn't meant to be a rhyme. Come in. She just like waves her hand and like turns to like go inside and fuck you guys.
She says that out loud.
No.
I'm sorry, Sam, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, yeah, I'm just like very awkwardly. I don't think I've been like visiting anyone. I've been kind of like keeping to myself. Have you buried the body yet?
Of course. Is this like several days later, or is this like the same day that the body got found?
It's probably several days later.
Yeah, of course the body's been fucking buried.
I'm...
Sorry, not in character.
Debatable.
Of course. Obviously, there's no grave, there's no marker yet, because we don't know who it was, but all the necessary prayers have been said, and, you know, Tova is sitting Shiva for this person that nobody knows.
Aww.
Yeah, I was thinking about who's gonna sit Shiva.
Yeah.
It's her duty as the de facto rabbi.
Someone has to.
Someone's gotta, so she's gonna. Which is why, especially why she was like, the door's always open. It's cold, so the door isn't physically open, but, you know, metaphorically, it's always open.
I'm going to figure out what happened.
Well, when you do, let me know.
Has anything else happened? I don't really talk to people.
Well, Meryl found something in the woods.
Something?
Said it wasn't good. What exactly did you say again? It was bad.
I think I said that I thought it might have been a Dybbuk.
Okay. You made a joke earlier as well. Something about, like, what exactly? What did you see it again? It wasn't good or something like that. Yeah.
Like, maybe it was something like that.
Yeah.
But it was like what or maybe it was something along the lines of whatever was going on with her, it wasn't good. Like, that's, I feel like, closer.
Yeah, like, we don't
so,
exactly know that it was a Dybbuk.
So, something in the woods. Something not good.
How long have people been going missing?
I would say since the winter started, but, you know, it's winter, so that just happens sometimes.
You know, it
This whole game I'm sorry, this is so dumb, but this whole game feels like it's a zoom in on a game of The Quiet Game.
Yeah. Oh my god, it super does.
That's really, really, really good. Actually, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, shit's just happening.
And we just gotta deal with it.
Yup.
I don't know people very well, but I want to help with this. But I don't know where to start.
Yeah, we're doing what we can. Right now, we just need to continue to support the members of our community who have been, you know, impacted by all this. She, like, offers some, like, finger food snack type stuff. She's like, I don't know what kind of food she would have. Probably just some, like, bread.
Thanks for this, like, loaf of bread.
Not like she offers you, like, a slice of bread. She offers you something you can just take and eat.
I just imagine, like, she just hands me a loaf of bread and I'm like, thanks.
Thanks.
I think.
You know, when you're sitting Shiva, you offer hospitality to people who come to visit.
With just a hunk of bread.
Yep.
No, there's...
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Absolutely,
I mean, like,
just a hunk of bread. Fuck it, who cares?
Man. God, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, this is good.
I don't know what's going on. Those wounds did not look normal.
Hell, I mean, that makes two of us, huh? She also doesn't know what's going on.
Love her. She's so valid.
She's doing her best.
She's trying her best.
She's too good for this setting. Can you talk to people and ask if they've seen anything weird?
I know the baker said his wife wandered into the woods several months ago, and she went to gather herbs, but she never came back. Moshe's daughter is missing.
It might have been one of those too.
Yeah, I have I started writing down at some point when people would vanish. I started keeping a list. I can find it.
That would help.
Yeah, there's enough people missing that we have a fucking list.
Yeah.
Great. Good.
But then there's also, like, we don't know what could have happened to them. Most of them, after, like, a couple of months, we've mourned them as if they were dead. Sit Shiva for them, you know.
Yeah.
And while Tova's getting this list, Rufus just, like, very casually just, like, checking out the house. I'm not moving from my seat, but I'm just, like, looking around.
When you say checking out the house, though, are you going, is this wife material?
Yes. I may be. I'm not getting my hopes up, but...
So I would say Tova comes back with, like, a journal and, like, some soup.
Thanks.
That's what hospitality is. You bring food.
You bring soup.
You bring food.
It's soup.
Yeah.
There's not much.
But it's soup.
So, you know, she lays the bowl of soup down and she, like, lays the journal down in front of you and says, like, this is what I've got so far. I've been doing some reading, but obviously I haven't had much time to really figure much out.
Yes. I think for now, keep people away from the forest. Or if they need to go into the forest, maybe call me and I can accompany them.
That much can probably be arranged.
I do want to, like, reiterate, I'm always carrying this fucking sword with me.
I do not notice the sword, because I'm too busy being worried about literally everything going on in the lives of all of these people.
Can't believe that you won't look at my sword.
Look, it's a cool sword.
It's a cool sword.
That's an episode
true.
title right there. We're just right
Yup.
there. I can't believe you won't look at my sword. That's choice.
I'm sorry.
Love it.
No, it's good.
No, it's good. Never apologize for perfection.
Okay, I guess my question is, why are people going into the woods in the first
It's a
place?
very good point.
To collect firewood, you know, like, this is the shtetl. We don't have electricity.
Yeah, and it's also like...
We burn wood for our stoves.
Yeah, it's winter. We need, like, dry wood.
We need the warmth. People are, like, happy to risk their lives in order to, like, you know, have enough wood to heat their homes.
You know, like you
and,
do.
You know, stay alive. The forest is an integral part of our community.
Okay, fair. I mean, no, like, that wasn't, like, me challenging
No,
anything.
it's a
just,
good
like,
point, but, like, yeah.
Let's establish this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's more like necessity than, hey, let's all go take a walk.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, let's all go take a walk.
Hey, you guys want to see a ghost? You want to see if we can find a ghost?
Hey, you guys want to see a fucking ghost?
You want to know what? That actually is a really good, like, that would be a really good game to play later, is just, like, we've got this very dramatic murder mystery going on, and then in the background is a bunch of kids being like, hey, let's go find a fucking ghost.
Oh my god.
They would, though. Kids are dumb.
Kids are
I
really
love
stupid.
children. They're so stupid.
Yeah.
I love them.
I love children, but they are so fucking stupid. Oh man, yeah. I think I'm just gonna, like, get up and get ready to leave without even asking for the charm which I came for.
Oh my god.
Because I'm just like, this is too awkward, I need to fucking get out.
I just need to go. I have to leave.
I need to leave immediately. Hi. Sorry, I need to leave right now immediately.
Shoving breadsticks into my purse.
Yeah. I just, like, get up and I say, well, that's about all of it.
You just leave?
Yeah. She's just gone.
I love
Amazing.
Ruth. I love Ruth.
Just gone.
Ruth is my favorite.
Protect her.
I love her.
This is how I act with a crush IRL.
And Tova's just gonna be like, oh,
I'm
goodbye.
already gone.
She's so confused. She's just like, right then. And she just starts picking up. She just starts cleaning up.
I mean, not a good time to get ghosted, I gotta say.
Oh, fuck right off.
Oh, that's bad. That's so
That's
bad.
another contender for episode title. Damn.
Oh my god. Who just left?
See, that was my mission once you said that.
Did somebody just leave the call?
I just accidentally left
Hello?
the call.
I just saw you join the call in the fucking Guild Wars 2 server.
Yeah, I like wanted to check a message I got and then I fucking clicked the voice chat there.
Luna, you were so offended, you just fucking bailed.
I was just like, you know what? I'm leaving this episode altogether.
I will turn this podcast around.
This isn't my podcast, but I will turn it around.
That's so valid. God, okay, that was extremely funny. Anyways, yeah, so fucking Ruth just leaves. Tova's a little sad, but is like, well, and then I forgot about moves again.
Belonging outside belonging games are hard, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to also, like, see through my cat's fur again, because she's back on top of my monitor.
Well, I think at least one of you guys has got fall in love as a weak move.
Yup.
Someone's got it.
Oh, for me it's a strong move, but I already started off in love.
Yeah, I think it's a strong move.
I
for
already
both of them.
started off in love, so...
I have it as a weak move.
I also have it as a weak move. God damn it, it's literally me and Riley.
I'm sorry, this is like a really bad slow burn combination. But I am already in love.
I'm gonna say that like, once, like, Ruth leaves, Tova's just gonna, like, I'm gonna use this weak move to gain a token to say she's gonna withdraw into her studies, avoiding responsibility.
The worm?
Oh, worm.
She's like, you know, she's, like, real scared, she's real freaked out by this whole mess going on, and she's just like, I'm gonna just do some research. And then she just, like, fucking disappears for a week while she's researching.
Oh my god. In that time...
Some more conspiracy
Bless her.
boards.
Is there another body in that time?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, defo. Does somebody else have to prepare it because she's too busy, like, fucking
Well,
researching?
someone has to fucking drag her out of her research to tell her, hey, there's been another.
Hey, there's another fucking body, by the way.
Well, you want to know what it is for sure? It's definitely whoever it was that was being possessed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Rip.
Yeah.
May
Rip.
may her memory be a
Sorry,
blessing.
may her memory be a blessing.
Fucking this up.
We're all gonna be excommunicated, you
I don't
guys.
think you
It's
can be
fine.
excommunicated.
I
I was about
know.
to say, I don't think we do that in Judaism either.
I don't think that's
Definitely not a
either.
real
We don't, but that's not the point.
Guys, we're so good
Oh,
at
we
this.
are.
really good at this. Alright, so it's definitely...
Okay, it does. Listen, should we give this person a name? Because there is a list of names.
Yeah,
at the
we
end
can
of
do
this
names.
thing.
It's is it it's maybe it's a goy.
Oh, maybe it's the
Oh,
first
that would
boy,
suck.
like,
Oh.
out of all of them. Like, it's...
Oh, yeah, everybody who's disappeared so far has been Jewish, so it didn't matter to the, like, actual authorities in the
But now
town.
it's
Yeah,
a
but
goy.
now it's...
Now it's Goyim, so they care.
Oh, man.
And they're like, what the fuck?
And they're like, this seems evil. Must be the Jews again.
Oh yeah, that
That
does
tracks.
track. Is the thing.
Yup.
Oh, man. Who finds this body, though?
Yeah, which one of you fuckers finds this one?
Is it me again, or is it someone else?
It's
Is it me again?
it's almost funny if it's Gebbit.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say. I was literally about to be like,
Oh,
what if it was
yeah.
me though?
That's actually very funny. I love it. Almost funny? No, that is
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if this falls into any moves. Is the thing. There is one of my weak moves is accidentally encounter the unseen world,
Yeah, this a track.
That would track.
which I kind of like in the sense that like I wouldn't say that finding a body is, but because this is like a weird possession
Yeah.
thing,
I think
it's almost like I think I see the Dybbuk leave.
oh,
right?
that's
And then
weird and sucks.
Suddenly you're left with this dead body to deal with.
oh, yeah, that's so fucking creepy.
uh-huh.
That's good and I love it. Let's go.
So I guess this one's not so torn up because the animals haven't gotten at it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, are we saying that the Dybbuk is doing it?
I kind of like that.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like it. We hadn't established it yet, but I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like there's just this girl and like
Suddenly she's dead.
I guess the thing is I'm just wondering like why is Gebbit there, and the answer is probably like she's just like, oh yeah, like I'll get some wood, it's fine.
Yeah, like, oh, I'll go grab some firewood.
It's chill. Yeah, I just came from the forest, like it's not that big of a deal.
It's really fine. Like, I don't really see what everyone's making the fuss about. Oh no!
And then she just gets the worst possible
Yeah.
thing.
It's like, I don't need a bodyguard, it's just a forest. I've been in a forest.
Whoops, suddenly bad things.
And then she just like, this person was like, hey, are you like okay? You know, we're not supposed to go in the woods alone.
Let me see what my moves are, because I think it would be fun if Muriel were there too, but I need a reason.
One of my weak moves is demand an explanation from someone.
Take action, leaving yourself vulnerable is just one of my regular moves, so I could do that. That's something that I could do.
That's the regular move, TM.
That is the regular move. So, because I was just thinking it could be fun if Muriel was also there.
Ooh, yeah. What's Muriel doing there?
Patrolling the woods. Taking action. Leaving himself vulnerable. I think it would be fun if Muriel was like kind of just like prowling around the woods. Let's make this more complicated. Let's make people actively afraid of Muriel's wolf form.
Oh boy.
Not that anyone knows that it's Muriel,
Good.
but like no one can go find Muriel because he's in the woods.
Yeah. So, like, somebody's gone to try to find Meryl, and he's
Not there.
missing.
Yeah.
Wait, so has Muriel been, like, in wolf form the entire time?
No. But he's like, he like occasionally like goes into the woods
Okay, yeah, because
and becomes a giant wolf to like patrol it safely.
I was like, if he has been, like, a wolf form the entire time, he would also be considered a missing person.
Yeah, no. He's just been doing it to kind of like keep himself safe, but definitely like just like being a total dumbass at the same time because like,
yeah, I get it.
buddy, why the fuck would you do this?
People are afraid enough.
Yeah, like the answer is he's trying his best, but also like it's a really stupid move. He's just like trying to help, but unfortunately, it's just making people more upset and afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I definitely think that's part of Givet's stories then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I already kind of said that part of it was the wolf, but it's definitely like, and there was a giant wolf, you know, you've heard it, you've seen it.
Yeah.
And like, it
Just came out of nowhere.
took them apart, and like, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my god. I'm imagining her telling this to like a bunch
Oh,
of children.
yeah?
Just because I
Yeah,
think,
that's good
course.
shit.
And all the adults are like, stop it.
stop, this is real life. You know, they love it, it's fine.
Yeah, no, they don't think it's real. Like, we know that it's real, but they don't think it's real.
And that's like incredibly in character for her.
God, it's really good.
Yeah, so it's just like a whole thing, because, like, that was very much like a very risky move that he made that's eventually going to come back to bite him in the ass. But, you know, it's fine.
Mhm.
Everything's fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hasn't bitten him in the ass yet.
You know, yeah, exactly.
So it never will.
Oh, stupid boy.
That's certainly how Givet thinks it works.
Anyway, so, yeah, Gevitt finds the other body. The abandoned body of a Dybbuk. Who's, like, gone somewhere else, I presume.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, where did it go?
Who knows? Who could say?
Probably went to find someone new.
Yeah, but I guess my question is, like, why didn't it take Gevitt?
Perhaps,
She was hiding behind a tree.
I was gonna say perhaps she has some sort of protective amulet.
Oh, you know? A finger on nose.
You know, that
Yeah,
Chekhov's protective amulet.
yeah. Oh, I forgot about all of our, like, shtetl relationships that I think we all had to pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of mine is I'm in love with Tova, but I'm really stupid.
God, that's valid.
I love Ruth.
I mean, there is somebody who wants to kill me, but we don't necessarily have to bring that into play right now.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of people who want to kill each other right now.
it's true.
But guys, we have community.
Everything's fine. What are you talking about? So the really horrible thing that I think Miro was going to say about Moshe's daughter, who's the dead girl now, was something about the really nice match that he planned for her.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no.
And it's like,
Oh
Miro,
my-
how can you be thinking about that at a time like this? And like, Miro's like,
It's my job.
1, it's my job. 2, you have to find... 2, I'm compartmentalizing. 3, you have to find the joy... You have to find joy in anywhere you can, you know? And this is a
I
little
guess.
piece of joy that we won't have.
Miro has to update all the shipping charts.
Very sadly.
That's the other conspiracy board.
It's true.
There's two walls in Muriel's house. One of them is a conspiracy board, and one of them is a shipping wall.
Yeah.
And every time someone dies, you gotta move their little picture from one to the other.
Lord. Alright, so
Holy shit.
I want there to be a scene with Muriel and Ruth and Tova, but gotta figure out what.
I mean,
Are they all sitting Shiva? They could all be sitting Shiva.
they could all be sitting Shiva, or like visiting the family who is sitting Shiva now that they actually know their daughter is dead.
Yeah.
And they're just like all in the house of the person who is like holding the Shiva.
Yeah.
Just like the most inopportune time to play matchmaker.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, we're just like in this like poor peasant's house we're visiting. We're sitting on chairs. We're talking about this poor baker's daughter. Or no, it wasn't the baker's daughter, it was the farmer's daughter.
Yeah.
This poor farmer's daughter, the fond memories we have of her.
I have no memory of her, but I want to sit there in solidarity.
That's valid, you know. And then fucking Muriel says that shitty thing about the match that he was trying to make for her. And Tova's just like, despicable. How dare you? How dare you do this?
I don't quite think that's the issue right now.
Yeah. So we just sort of like, Tova goes a little quiet for a second and it's just like, just thinking about, you know, she prepared yet another body for burial. At least this time this one looked like a person still. But yeah, maybe this is like the day of the burial. Body's in the ground.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe it's like a little bit after the burial.
Yeah. And so she just is like, she stands up and she's like, I'm going to, I'll be right back. And she just like walks like outside for a second.
They're not still in the house of the family, right? Because Muriel's...
Are they? I don't know.
They can't be, because Muriel's not gonna say the other thing in the house of a grieving family.
I think.
Fair enough. Maybe they're back at Tova's house afterwards.
Yeah.
After party.
The after party.
Listen, Muriel's shitty, but he's not that shitty.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Maybe that instead of going outside, she just like walks into the kitchen
Of her house.
of her own house. Yeah.
So...
I'm just like still sitting there like...
Maybe she's stress cooking.
I love her.
I think she's stress cooking now, actually. That's exactly what's happening. So you just like suddenly hear like rattling in the...
How Jewish.
Extremely Jewish.
Yeah.
You can just suddenly hear like rattling in the kitchen of like pots and pans.
Muriel's gonna like sit back in his seat and just kind of like look at Ruth, like studying her.
Oh, God. Rufus is like sitting there just like frozen.
So,
You guys hear the sound of like frying oil like heating up.
this is about to be the most awkward conversation in the history of awkward conversations, and I'm so excited for it. You ready?
Hey, do you remember the beginning?
I mean,
scene?
yeah.
Fair.
Anything with Rufus just like bad.
I love Ruth so much.
I love her. But yeah, so Muriel just leads off with so.
Yeah? Are you... Is that it?
No. So, Tova.
She like peeks her head back out and she's like, yes?
Not you, dear.
All right. She goes back into the kitchen. She keeps fucking stress cooking. She's making like sufganiyot or something. She's making like fried food because it's technically Hanukkah season.
Good.
Yeah, I do want to stress that like Tova can definitely hear the entire conversation that's about to happen.
Yep.
No, she can't. Like, you know how, have you ever been standing next to something where you're frying something?
Oh god, yeah, that's true, but still.
You can't fucking hear anything.
That's true.
Have you ever thought about it? Not it, but Tova.
I have seen her, yes?
Fully in character laughing. So what I'm hearing is you're not blind.
Why did you think I was?
Never mind. I love her so much, oh my god.
I'm just, like, extremely confused.
It's entirely the wrong time to be trying to make a match, but... That's never stopped me before.
Is Tova seeing someone? Just, like, a little bit more interested than I should be. Just, like...
Not to my knowledge. And I know a lot about what goes on in the shtetl.
Of course you do.
Points at the shipping wall. I'm kidding. That's me. I'm pointing at the shipping wall.
You're in Tova's house.
Yeah.
Tova is not... She shouldn't... She should find someone nice.
You're nice. Shouldn't you let her make that decision for herself?
She doesn't know me. I don't know her.
If there's one thing that we've learned over the last few days is that there's never a good time, but you do run out of it. Just think about it, that's all I'm trying to say. You deserve some happiness, you of all people.
Why do you care?
It's my job, darling.
Look, a lot of people don't like me.
I like you.
Oh.
That's so cute!
Like, I didn't hear any of the conversation, but, like, Tova just sort of, like, walks out and, like, it looks a little sad and is like, don't say that about yourself, and, like, pats you on the shoulder. And then, like, puts, like, a plate of, like, fried donuts on the table and goes back into the kitchen.
Look, I'm not a good fit for anyone in the shadow. I don't remember a lot of things. I don't fit in as well as I should anymore. She should find someone who does.
All I wanted to say was that you should think about it. That's it.
I have thought about it, and it's not good.
Meryl just, like, takes one of the donuts. Munches on it thoughtfully. You know, like you do.
Why do you really care? You could match her with anyone else. You don't have to concern yourself with me.
But I do. Your happiness is as important as anyone else's in this shuttle.
I don't get you.
No one does. And no one ever will.
I'm just gonna get up and leave entirely.
Take a donut. Take a donut.
and I walk away.
Thanks, Riley.
I do take a donut, but I do leave.
Possibly. I need to switch tactics.
and I just come back out of the kitchen and I'm like, what? Where did this go? And I think that's a good place to call
yeah,
the scene there.
I think calling it is good there.
Oh man. I'm sorry that she's just like this.
I'm gonna can I spend my token to fall in love?
Yes! Yes! Please! Yes!
Yeah. It's good. I'm in love now. I already was, but like
Now it's
I'm
official.
officially in-game lore in love.
Mechanically in love.
Now I'm game mechanics wise in love. You know, the most important kind of
The
in love.
crush plus one forward.
Plus one forward for boyfriend or girlfriend, as the case may be.
Wait, hold on a second. Was that my lore? How do you play this game? Oh, no.
Oh yeah,
Lures
lures
are
are
a
a thing.
Oh, no. It's whenever someone else relies on me. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't go in my direction.
Yeah, mine is like whenever someone gives you an opportunity to prove yourself to the show, but I've just been like keeping as far away as possible.
That was an opportunity for you to prove yourself.
Yeah, to prove that like I fit in, and then I was like,
It's scary. It's scary.
But that does mean that I think Kales can take a token for that because you were given the opportunity.
Yeah, this is your new gig.
Nice.
Your new gig, help.
No, that's my lore.
Alright, we should do something.
Solve this murder?
Yeah, we should do something about this Dybbuk.
Yeah,
Ugh, I guess.
probably.
Maybe. You know.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say I'm gonna take a couple of books and I'm gonna go fucking looking for this thing in the woods. I'm gonna use my weak move, attract unwanted attention, human or otherwise.
Are you going alone?
Fantastic.
I'm gonna ask Ruth to come with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna, you know, I don't know where Ruth is living or what Ruth is doing right now, like where Ruth is staying, but I'm just gonna, you know.
Gonna be honest, I don't think I have a house.
Yeah, maybe you're staying at like at the inn or something. If we've got an inn in town.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably staying like near the woods. Not in the woods, but like...
Are you just like fucking sleeping outside in the middle of winter?
Oh my god, it's so cold.
It's like Northern Europe in wintertime.
No, I'm gonna say like there's like the abandoned farm that like we found the first body near.
Ah.
You're squatting.
You're squatting in an old barn.
Look, I don't remember many people and I don't want to rely on others.
Fine. So maybe instead of me going to Ruth for help, I'm just gonna like be looking around there with like some fucking like books and shit, like literally like holding a book, like looking around, like referencing the book every couple of steps. And you're gonna do you see this? What do you do here?
I'm going to fucking
Same.
Tova. I'm gonna follow.
And I mean, Tova's just gonna be like, the moment she hears you, she like doesn't scream, but she does go, ah! Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh, Ruth, you gave me a heart attack. Tova sort of stops, looks at her book, looks up at Ruth, looks down at the book again and goes, trying to figure out what's going on?
You're going into the forest where people have been killed alone.
I am safe because I have... She, like, holds up, like, 5 different protective amulets that she's wearing around her neck.
There's still a giant wolf that no one has been able to deal with. I don't think...
Everything's fine, y'all.
I don't think that a wolf is going to be deterred by your charms.
Well, she sort of tilts her head to the side and goes, well, it's a good thing you're here then, huh? And so I guess I get a token now for your lore, which is giving you an opportunity to prove yourself.
Yeah.
I like how we finally, like, remembered how to play this game, like...
3 hours
3.5 hours in.
Yep. I'm probably gonna pick up the Wild Forest.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm trying to think about what that means here.
Yeah.
But keep going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, keep a hand on my sword, and I'm gonna say, what exactly are you trying to accomplish?
I want to know what's out there so that I can start fixing it. She's, like, holding, like, a book of, like, Kabbalistic, like, tradition and stuff, like, up. She's like, once we know what we're dealing with, we can defeat it. Probably.
We can't do that if you end up dead in the woods. What were you thinking?
Well, she just looks down and she's like, because I think this is probably, like, maybe not so much a weak move, but like I just noticed the, like, regular moves. Some of my regular moves are stuff like perform a mitzvah.
Aww. Good stuff.
Good stuff. And then, like, my weak moves are like admit wrongdoing and ask for forgiveness. Insist on continuously debating a minor point. Attract unwanted attention.
I love the scholar playbook.
React with rigid dogmatism and resentment.
Oh, man.
But what I'm going for right now is trying to deduce a hidden truth. I haven't done it yet, which is why I'm not spending this token yet, but... Ooh, enter or confront the unseen world with determined preparation and knowledge. Well, with determined preparation or knowledge, it's perhaps not.
Well...
There's definitely the sound of something that's, like, almost wolf-like, but not wolf-like.
I'm just gonna, like, my shoulders are up at my ears. I'm like...
I'm looking around. I'm trying to, like, see where the noise came from.
Do you see it?
I don't know. I don't know if I see it.
I don't think... Are you guys in the woods?
We're, like, on the edge of the woods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think stuff in the forest ventures out of the forest, so I think you don't see anything, but you hear it. It's big.
Cool. So I'm gonna hold my hand out through it and be like, come with me into the woods.
You are going to get yourself killed, but I do take her hand.
Hey!
Hey, hand-holding.
Hey! Hand-holding! Alright. I think we should run into somebody else in the woods. Perhaps our good friend who has not been here yet for a while.
Yeah.
Is it me?
Is it perhaps you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I was definitely thinking, like, she would be there. Man, I mean, what if it's just, like, after seeing that, she's just, like, come back every day and, like, trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So, like, we run into you, like, deeper into the woods and we go, oh! So, like, we're probably...
Like, I don't think she's possessed in the sense of, like, the literal possessions that we've seen, but she is kind of...
obsessed.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
4 dumbasses meet each other in the fucking forest.
I'm just... has anyone listened when I said don't go into the forest alone?
We all sort of look at each other.
In my defense, I never meant to.
I just sort of shrug. Like, I mean, you're here, so... And she's here now, too, so... Technically, yes.
Ruth just wants a fucking nap.
She's so valid.
She's so bad.
She might be the only valid one.
Is she?
I don't know. I think Tova's pretty valid.
Yeah, and I also
That's
think
fair.
that if Ruth is the only valid one, that's a pretty bad look for ourselves.
You know?
You know,
There's a lot of valid people, they're just not in the woods.
it's true.
They're not the protagonists of the story.
That's why they're valid.
Yeah.
That's why they're
Valid people
yeah.
cannot be protagonists. It's just, like, not allowed, I think.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Oh man. Okay, anyway. Why are you here?
What do you mean? There's something going on here. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like, this place, I mean, you know, I was a kid, but, like, it was normal. And the whole rest of the world was weird, and I went and I explored it, and then I came back, and I thought that I was gonna be home, but everything is weird here, and...
Oh god.
I just
doesn't matter, you
I
don't...
just sort of put a hand on her shoulder, like, Are you alright?
Is anything alright? Like,
Yeah, word.
Word.
Is that a question that's relevant right now?
There's something louder.
Cool.
I'm purposefully not picking up the unseen world, even though I could, because, like... I mean, I still could. I could just juggle both of them.
Yeah, just, like, take whatever is most appropriate in the moment.
Yeah.
I do want to, like, lean more into, like, there is something in the woods that is big and dangerous that isn't Mural.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Love it.
Good.
It's a different wolf.
It's a different big wolf. I mean, there's just something lurking around, and it's not the thing that's been killing people, and they're, like, lurking around, and everyone's upset, and then Mural does actually come out of the woods.
Yeah.
Hey.
I could actually, what's one of my strong moves? Because I think I have a strong move that would work to be, like, or get out of harm's way. That's one of my strong moves, which is fine.
Oh, it's one of mine too. It's everybody's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So something's just coming closer, I think.
Yeah.
We can just skip to 4 dumbasses in the woods, except one of them is a giant wolf.
Yep.
Yeah, but also if I see a giant wolf, I am pulling my fucking sword on that.
I'm gonna hide behind her, even though I'm like 1.5 feet taller.
Yeah. The wolf comes out. Oh, no, you know what it could be? The wolf comes out and jumps and goes to leap over them onto the Dybbuk.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's like right behind us.
Yep.
Whoops.
Good. That's very good.
That is very good, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
But first it's like sound of monster, sound of monster, sound of monster. Big wolf. Big normal looking wolf. Not like scary monster.
Gonna be honest, I would attack it.
No, you're extremely valid.
Yeah, one of my weak moves is confuse the present with the horrors of the past, and if I see a giant fucking beast, I'm going to just go hog wild.
I think what I can do then is spend my token to get out of harm's way to leap over everyone, including Tova, who is very tall.
It's fine, Tova is like crouching
This wolf
down.
can jump.
No, I feel like it's just a really high jump.
It's a really high jump. Mural is a very powerful wolf to jump onto this Dybbuk, who is maybe unfortunately possessing someone else from town.
Oh
Oh.
I was gonna say rip again, but once again, we
no!
don't say that.
Rip.
Well, you want to know what? It might be another goy.
In this instance, we may say rip.
We may say rip in this particular instance.
I just think that like, in this story, I feel like we are playing, like, one small part of, like, a way bigger, like, prestige TV show.
Yeah, you know?
We aren't even a B-plot.
And, like, probably the Goy you're attacking is, like, the secondary character who, like, it's a big deal that they die in, like, the second half of the season. We just don't know
yet.
Yep.
It's like, we aren't even a B-plot, we're like, the vague plot device, Jews.
Of course, we're the vague plot device Jews. Because Jews only exist as...
Yeah, well, like, they go to the shtetl in, like, one episode, and it's, like, a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
That's
look at all these
100%
Jews.
Yep,
what's
there's
happening
Jews.
here. Anyway, fucking Mural jumps over everyone to go attack a Dybbuk. What do you do?
Well, when we turn around...
There's a fucking
Okay, so I think I have 2 tokens right now. There's a very good chance that I could use the deduce a hidden truth here.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Like, oh, it's like I can see it now and I'm like, oh, I know what that is.
What, the Dybbuk? Or the wolf?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know.
I don't think you
Shit.
could necessarily deduce who the wolf is, but you could deduce that it's not an actual wolf.
I could probably deduce that it is, in fact,
It is not a wolf.
a human person.
It's up to you, though.
Bill Wurt's voice, that's a human person.
Yep, there you go. Thank you.
It's your choice. I'm not I just was like, all right, I want clarification here. What are you deducing?
That's a good point. I don't know. I think I might...
See, Sorry. I was just gonna say, like, I think it'd be really funny if Givett figured out that it was Muriel.
I also think that would be really
That
funny,
would be
actually.
really funny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that I deduce that it's a Dybbuk.
I think it's gotta be one of those, like, saying at the same time
Oh my
things.
god,
Oh
I
my
figured
God,
it
yeah.
out.
Or it's just like, oh, I like both of us go, oh, and I'm like, it's a Dybbuk, and you're like, it's Muriel.
That's Muriel!
God.
Which I think this is a complete misuse of this move, but, you know, that's what we're doing.
Yep.
Find one of your contacts in an unexpected place.
I mean, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I love this. Hey guys, this is a good
It's
game.
a good game.
God.
Oh my god.
What's everyone's response?
I don't know if I'm still, like, grasping what's going on here. I have a sword and I'm freaked out. Which is a bad combo.
Now I have to do research for dealing with the Dybbuk.
I have a sword and I'm freaked out and I'm going to stab someone. Or at least try.
Great.
Oh my god.
Either the Dybbuk or the wolf. One of them. Probably the Dybbuk. I don't know.
What is the Dybbuk's goal? Because apparently it leaves the host body once it's accomplished its... Oh my god, you guys. You guys. What if the Dybbuk's goal is to, like, have the bodies of the people who have died deep in the forest be found?
Oh.
So, like...
Oh, I love
So, like,
that.
once we've, like, seen that this, like, person has been possessed...
Maybe the real haunting was the dead bodies we found.
Yeah.
The thing is that one of the things I picked for the Unseen World was Eternal Rest.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
this is so good.
Yeah.
We did
Hell
it,
yeah.
y'all.
So, like,
Shit.
once, like, as soon as, you know, like, I'm like, oh, it's Dybbuk. And, like, once we, like, actually see it, it's like the body just stops moving. Again. Congratulations, you found another dead body. What if...
A little star comes up and we, like, grab it. It's like a video game.
What if, like, none of these people are dying from being murdered or anything? They all just, like, went too far into the forest and froze to death?
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of them definitely got torn apart by a giant monster.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or, like, by many smaller monsters.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea that that was after.
Yeah.
To be fair, it could, like, we could interpret it.
Like, there's a big freaky monster, but it's like a scavenger.
I'm just, like, in love with the idea that, like, there is, like, some kind of magical, like, supernatural thing, but, like, it's just being like, look, these bodies need rest.
Yeah.
And then, like, the actual thing doing the killing is, like, the elements.
I do like the idea of also of, like, there is this big supernatural thing killing people, but it's, like, so deep in the woods that we're like, okay, well, it was the Dybbuk. That's, like, the Dybbuk, like, bringing the bodies back to us, and, like, we don't investigate further.
Yeah.
We're like, okay,
Hey guys,
everyone-
we solved the mystery. Let's get out of here.
Go team!
Yay,
Except
us.
for the fact that, you know, Gavit did just yell, "It's a mural!"
Yeah, we should resolve that. Because I am very much, like, going to stab someone if I don't get, like, a clarification.
Anyways, yeah, so like once the Dybbuk, like, fucking, like, leaves the body again, my response is definitely gonna be, wait, I'm sorry, wait, what did you say?
It's Muriel, like, isn't it obvious?
It's a wolf.
Oh, have you guys ever met a werewolf before?
You were just yelling about how everything's weird in this town.
Mural, like, sits down on the ground, looking at Gavit like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where did you meet a werewolf?
Around?
He might actually turn back and go, where did you meet a werewolf?
Whoa! Hey! All of us are just like, it's him! I'm definitely, like, holding Ruth's hand again now.
Yeah, I'm still ready to protect, like, what are you doing?
Can I put a hand over the sword hand?
You probably should.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Well,
I'm gonna put a hand over the sword hand.
Yeah.
I was patrolling. That was very sudden. He's like looking down at where the body is.
I think it was just trying to oh my god, sorry. It may have been Divik. That's what I think.
That would make sense.
Usually they have a goal. So its goal was to bring the dead back to us so that they could rest. I've got my hand like over his hand on the sword. Like, let's put the weapons away. Let's deal with this like adults. It's like the middle of the night in a freaky forest, where people have been dying.
Muriel looks at it and like winks. Muriel like looks at their hands and like winks. Cash.
Winks at who?
Both of them?
It's called a blink.
No, with the one eye. It's just like in their direction, and he like grins at Gevit.
Kevin's just like, what?
Let's get this body back to the shtetl. We should let the family know what's happened.
Are we going to tell people about the Divik?
Once we've dealt with it, I've got I'm gonna have some fucking prayers. That's gonna be good.
Oh.
Prayers will be said to free this thing from all this.
I want to go take a nap.
You can go take a nap. Sort of pat you on the shoulder.
Let me escort you back.
Sure.
I'm not gonna let you fucking take a nap in the barn either. Like,
yeah, I don't think anyone knows like where Ruth is staying.
Yeah. So like, when you say like I'll walk you back, what is your response, Ruth?
It's very close. You don't have to. I can find my own way back.
I insist I'm not letting you walk in this forest by yourself.
Probably wise.
I'm the only one here who is armed.
I don't think he needs to be armed.
Thank you, Tova. I was just about to say. Giant wolf.
Okay. I'm very unhappy about this solution.
Yeah. So if you like walk us to if you like show us that you're sleeping in this fucking barn, I'm gonna go. No. Nope. I'm just gonna grab your hand and I go, you are going to be sleeping on the couch, or you can have my bed. I don't care. You're not sleeping in this barn.
Cool. It's fine. I've been sleeping here.
No,
you're sleeping. No. You're going to go stay with Tova.
I flip you off.
Muriel laughs.
I've been sleeping here all winter since I got here. It's
absolutely
fine.
Not.
Absolutely
That's
not.
Papa Wolf voice now.
Yeah, no.
Gevit, can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, sure, what?
I think we should let them two be. I throw an arm around Gevit's shoulders and I steer her away.
Good.
God. This is like
amazing.
The worst.
And I think that's a good place to call the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your really messy, horrible new girlfriend.
I'm not sorry at all. I love it.
I love them. Okay.
I also love them.
Super have to head, so let's do outros.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we did it. Yay! We solved the mystery.
We solved the mystery.
The most roundabout way possible.
That sure was a game.
I'm Kales. You can find me on Twitter at Citadel of Swords. You can find the games I write at citadelofswords.itch.io. You can find the podcast at FTLcast on Twitter and Tumblr. We have a Patreon at patreon.com/FTLcast. Riley.
You can find me on Twitter at JaceAdax. You can find the games that I write at metagame.itch.io.
Lena.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at MayAC. I don't have anything else to plug.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
And Sam.
And I've been Sam. And you can find me on Twitter at SAKalo. And now we're gonna open up Time.is again.
Oh boy.
And clap one more time.
Oh, actually,
Joke's on you, I've had it open the whole time. 4 Jews playing a game.
Alright, let's clap.
Hi, it's Dora, and I just wanted to thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed us, please consider leaving a rating on iTunes, telling your friends about us, or tweeting about our show using the FTLcast hashtag. No, seriously, we crave the validation and it helps us out. Your support really means a lot. Thanks again!